Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim. And thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So, this Colombian immigrant actually came out to tell Black people that if you are not voting for Trump, that you are not supposed to be in America, that you all should get your things ready and go back to where you all are coming from. And she went further to say that Juneteenth and reparations are kind of ratchet, and Black people are forcing them down her throat. And I am asking which truth and who actually is forcing it down your throat, because I personally need to know. The fact that they wake up every day and they have something they want to say, or they got something that advice they want to give to Black people because Black people are lenient, because they think they can come to and say anything they want and trend about Black people. For your information, that you are right here and enjoying whatever you are enjoying is because Black people worked their asses off to make sure that you all are able to migrate here and you all are enjoying what you are enjoying, because if not, you will still be back home wherever you come from and be suffering. You all are never grateful for all the things they did for you all, for bringing you people or giving you, paving ways for you all to come to where you are. All you all have to do every day is wake up Black people with this, Black people with that, and having the audacity to tell them to go back to where they come from. You know what? Let's get into this.
Let me introduce y'all to a 24-year-old Colombian immigrant by the name of Valentina Gomez. Y'all, she is currently running for Secretary of State out of Missouri. Now, when I say she is far right, that's an understatement. Y'all, she is full-blown Coke 45 sheep to the core. But don't believe me. Just watch. Press play.
If you're not voting for Donald Trump, then you ain't Black or an American. President Trump just won the 2024 election, and the Democrats just gave us 34 more reasons to vote for him. The entire judicial system is weaponized against the one man who wants to secure freedoms. You're a patriot or a traitor.
Ma'am, are you Black? Y'all, take a listen to what she said about Juneteenth and reparations.
Reparations from slavery and Black victimization is about to be shoved down our throats for the most wretched holiday in America. BLM raised millions, but what did they do for Black lives? It is outrageous to see people asking for reparations, even though they never went through slavery. These ungrateful people should be celebrated because they were born in the greatest nation to ever exist. Here's a tip. If you don't like America, get the fuck out.
Now, I don't know who you been hanging with and or what rallies you been to lately, or who paying your bills to spew such nonsense. But please understand, when white supremacy decides to knock you off your pedestal, them same people that you stepped on for white approval are going to be the very same individuals that you going to see on your way back down. I need you to please understand that. Well, y'all, I guess Miss Valentina truly believes that this is her only ticket, and this is the only way to the top. But what she has failed to realize, y'all, is that if it had not been for Black people, her little ass wouldn't even be in this country. The rights that Black people have fought and died for, just to be able to function in this country, and not to even mention that this country was built on the backs of Black slaves for free. And then you got the nerve to tell us that we need to get the GTF out of here. Oh, boo-boo, I know you didn't fail and bumped your head. And in case y'all didn't hear it, y'all, she was literally using Black people music, our own music. It was playing in the background of the last video to disrespect and denigrate and be anti-Black all at the same damn time. Hell, what a talent. And, ma'am, this conversation has zero to do with you. For one, you from Colombia. This a A and B conversation, so you probably should just see your way out. And you talking about Juneteenth is ratchet, ma'am? Can you even spell ratchet? And you talking about you don't want Juneteenth and reparations being shoved down your throat. Lady, you should be happy somebody even trying to shove something that, you know what? Let me just stop right there. Ma'am, you need a history lesson on the hop. Here we have a Colombian immigrant running for office in this country, being anti-black and telling black people we need to leave if we don't like it here. Welcome to America. Now let me just go ahead and close with this. You see, ma'am, if you don't want to hear about what it means to be anti-racist and reparations and Juneteenth, then you probably should have several seats back in Colombia. Do us all a favor. But mark my words, y'all, when white supremacy is done with her, she gonna end up just like Candace, the queen of coonery Owens. Expired. And those would be facts on facts on facts on facts on top of facts. Got the nerve to tell us to get the out of here. Carry on.
This comment was left underneath the video that I shared on yesterday where Charles Blow was given education. He was preaching to racist as Rick Santorum, who likes to go around saying, yes, slavery was a horrible time in American history, but that was 150 years ago, that video. And Charles Blow had to come out of a bag on him. And this commenter says, it's a miracle Black Americans are doing as well as we are. This country has perpetuated such depravity against us. I agree. And I believe that's why Black Americans are hated so much. Because with everything that they have done to Black people in this country to try to squash us, to try to snuff us out, we are still here. We are still striving. We are still growing. We are still persevering. We are determined. We are determined to have our place in this society. We will not give up, and they cannot stand that about us. They are mad that we are in their faces demanding our equality, demanding our respect for the contributions that we give and have given to this society, that we are demanding to be treated as equal. They hate that about us. They hate it when they see that we are unified. So they work double time to break that unification up. They hate it that with all that is thrown at us, we continue to be adored. They hate that. They hate that our culture is number one around the world, easily recognized in every country around the world. It is why I believe that Africans in the diaspora outside of the United States, it is why they hate Black Americans too. They hate us because they not like us. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. And that's on period.
Hello everyone, welcome to today's episode of Exposing the Racist. Today we have Haley Denise Martin, who is currently going by Haley Denise Varsi, but don't worry, we'll clock that to you in a second. Now, if you are a Black woman simply existing, minding your business on this app, then you have probably had an interaction with Haley. Haley is convinced that because she has blue eyes, blonde hair, and white skin, that she looks better than Black women. Mind you, she looks like she could play Cindy Lou Who's mom, no makeup, if they were to remake How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Haley, stink. Delulu is not the Salulu. My first interaction with Haley was yesterday when she was in my comment section talking about how black women are racist towards white women. To which I informed her that her husband leaving her and her 4 children for a black woman is not her experiencing racism. At which point Haley got extremely racist and started calling black women burnt skins. She said her man, who is black, calls black women also, and said that black women will only ever be baby mamas. Now, after further research, I can say that I misspoke yesterday. Her husband did not leave her and her 4 children. He took his babies with him. No, that's right. All that talk about how black women are just baby mamas, Haley, I fear their call is coming from inside the house. Every single thing that Haley has ever posted on her social media is a lie. Let's break it down. Let's start with this motherhood and co-parenting. Haley has custody of none of her children, nor does she pay her child support. Let's move on to military spouse. Her boyfriend, because they are not married, left the military in 2017. Is the military spouse in the room with us? Haley, I'm gonna hold your hand with a napkin in between this time when I say this. Putting motherhood and co-parenting in your bio doesn't make you any more of a mother than changing your last name on social media makes you a wife. Now, of course, I would love to send all of this information to her employer, but Haley doesn't have one. Instead of using her time wisely, trying to find a job so that she can take care of her children, Haley sits at home on her parents' couch all day, online, harassing black women. Additionally, in her free time, she steals people's photos and claims to be a lash technician and posts them on this page on Facebook. Just extreme bum behavior. So instead of sending all of this information to her employer, I sent screenshots along with a little message to Brandon's mother, father, and 2 of his sisters. Haley, stink. I'm gonna need you to stop projecting your own life onto other women and to leave black women alone. Thank you. Peace and love. Talk to you later. Haley, I'm gonna hold your hand while I say this. Your husband leaving you and your 4 kids to go be with a black woman is not you experiencing racism. Who told you that? Don't get me wrong, because I'm not trying to take away from that experience. I'm sure that it was extremely traumatic for your husband to just leave you for some fine, thick, sexy black woman. Ooh, I just know that was all in your throat hurting. Lord Jesus, I'm so sorry. But I'm going to tell you what happened. He probably saw you trying to cosplay as a black woman, and he said to himself, why settle for the carbon copy when I could just go get the blueprint? But regardless of that, it's still not racism. Nor have you ever experienced racism, and I'm going to tell you how I know. If you ever experienced racism, true racism, you would have just said in your comment, let's remember this goes for white women experiencing racism. But the fact that you said black women who are racist towards white women tells me everything that I need to know. You're just holding a grudge. And that's not good, stink. It's not good to hold grudges because, number one, y'all already age exponentially. Right? So you sitting over there worried about if he got her folded like a pretzel or doing backstrokes in that super soaker. You add an unnecessary stress to your life, you gonna age more exponentially. Number 2, you got a whole husband. How you think that make him feel? You posting about, oh, I love my husband, he's my best friend. And then you go and post about a relationship from 4 years ago when your husband left you. Don't you think that's embarrassing for him? I have secondhand embarrassment. So work on yourself, stink. Heal, because you're going to start affecting yourself and a relationship, and I'm sure you do not want that. Hope this helps, and also please tell the Grinch I said hi. Peace and love. Talk to you later. Okay, so someone said it doesn't matter what command you give your dog, it's the intonation in which you say it, and so I want to try it on Luna. Luna, come here. Come here. Luna, come here. Bad as fuck. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Okay, let me walk over here. Luna, come here. Honey bunches of oats. Oh my God, wait. Luna, come here. Christopher Columbus. Oh my God. Ain't no fucking way. Let me come back over here. Luna, come here. Tissue paper. Oh my God. Okay, wait, let's try one more. Luna, come here. Mesothelioma. Oh my God. I am actually so shook. Luna, come here. Officer Judy Hopps. Oh my God. Ain't no way. Okay, so this is the first comment I got like this since I started my Exposing Racist series, and I just want to nip this in the bud before it gets out of hand. Not at all trying to send this comment or hate, because I think at the end of the day, we do have the same goal, which is to expose racists online. However, this comment is genuinely insane. Number one, I am one person, okay? And ever since I started posting my videos on exposure and everything like that, I have been getting hundreds of tags a day in videos because unfortunately, racism is still very much alive and well, especially online when people think that they're anonymous and there are no consequences. So because of the amount of tags that I get, I'm bound to miss a tag here or there. I'm not intentionally ignoring any of you, but again, I'm one person. I also work full time. Like, this is not just what I do full time. So I'm not constantly, like, I can't get to everyone. Therefore, number two, you also have a TikTok as well. You could also use your page to do exposure videos the same way that I did. Because the good thing about TikTok, there's a For You page, right? So you don't need millions of followers in order for your video to reach people. Because of the algorithm and the For You page, your video can reach people whether you have 2 followers or whether you have 2 million followers. And also, any information that I've ever shared in any of my exposure videos is all public information. It's all legal to find it because jail is not cute. I cannot go to jail. So the same way that I find the information, you can also find the information, make your video and put it on TikTok just the same way that I did. We can make this a group project, y'all. We do not have to put it all on me. Like, we should all be working together. That's the goal. So yeah, anyone who's ever tagged me in something and I didn't respond to it, and maybe you're feeling this way as well, I am one person. I'm trying my best, but again, we can all work together.
So this is all I got from the station of the video, and it's really, like I keep saying, it's only Black people that other people come out to tell what to do and what not to do. I mean, I have never seen them penetrating or like invading other people's space. It's mostly Black people because Black people are winning. You know, it is amazing seeing an immigrant also coming to tell Black people that if you do not like it here, you should leave. And the fact that most of them do not know that they are enjoying everything they are enjoying right now was because of Black people that paved way for everybody and other immigrants. This is something most of them should just get into their schools and stop coming out to act ignorant. The truth is that some of them do not even know anything about seniority. They don't know history. So how do you want them to know history when most of them burn their books and trash them? Yeah. And to say that Juneteenth and reparations are rationed. I heard you, ma'am. We heard you. And Juneteenth was not for you. Reparations wasn't for you. I don't know why you are talking about reparations. You are not supposed to be speaking about it because you are not qualified to talk about it. People that are supposed to talk about reparations, Juneteenth, are people that are intellectually smart and knows what it means, that can come up to talk about it. And nobody is shoving anything down your throat. You are the one centering yourself or looking for a way to get yourself into Black community. We are not recognizing you all anymore. Dance around and still find your way wherever you're going to find your way. We are done tolerating you people. If you all think that all you're going to do is wake up every day and get yourself into Black community because you want to speak for Black people or you want to speak what is going on in Black community when you do not know anything about Black community, we are done entertaining you all. And it is high time we start giving them back the same energy they give us. Just from nowhere, she came out and she want to tell us what to do, why we should not be celebrating Juneteenth, and why it is rationed, and why nobody should talk about reparations and all that. If you all do not like it here, you can leave. Ma'am, you are actually not supposed to be here. So if there is anybody that is supposed to leave, should be you. Not people that worked their butts off to make sure that you all migrated here and you all are the ones enjoying it. And every minute and every second, you all got something to say about people that look like me. Enough is enough. Some of them think like, why is it that they are so progressive? Like everywhere is Black people, everywhere is Black people. Like what do they have that we do not have? What is it that they are doing different that we are not at the same time doing? Man, we have grace. Black people got corporates, and that is what has been following them. They have worked so hard. They endured so much. And to this very moment, all they are fighting for is nothing but the system that has been oppressing them. You all think that you can come out and I call them keypad warriors and podcasters warriors. People that think they can set camera and say whatever they want and all that. See, I do not have a problem when people are supporting people, especially when it comes to politics. But when you are trying to use other people to trend, when you are not supposed to speak for this community, that is where I have problem. Why I am having problem with what she said is that she got nothing to talk about when it comes to community and Black community, and all of a sudden she jumped into that and want to tell Black community what to do. You all shouldn't be doing that, because we don't come and tell you all what to do and what not to do. Enough is enough. And it's getting boring, actually. I am not mad, but it's getting boring. You all should get a life or probably find a job and start coming online to look for something you want to say about Black people when you don't even know the meaning of Juneteenth. How do you want to talk about Juneteenth when you said that we're shoving that up? Which throats are we talking about? If only you have all Sephardos. Yeah, I forgot. For the young glass lady who really gave it to them, I love it. I love what she did. I mean, she gave us a great read. I enjoyed it. So let's see you all in my next video. Bye for now.